Education will broaden and deepen innovation, creativity, and problem-solving skills. This will be driven by science and technology and will be based on evidence. Building a national innovation culture will be a critical aspect of the PNC educational system. To this end, a PNC government will pursue an accelerated science and technology program. This will see the establishment of a national science and technology village in the nature of the Silicon Valley of the USA. And national service personnel, before they join the service, will be encouraged to bring their projects or proposals for viable job creation for themselves and others. Students and researchers alike with innovative ideas and great potential will be selected to go to this village. They will be supported and guided to work on their innovations, and their inputs will also be promoted by government. Related to this is the promise that a PNC government will start a program of building an interface between industry and entrepreneurs on the one hand, and the Center for Scientific and Industrial Research on the other, so that the many inventions and ideas by Ghanaians will begin to see the benefit of implementation. We will establish a research and development fund, R&D, in the national budget. Several years ago, I think 2008, when I last did this, we were talking about 0.03% of GDP for this research and development. I can say categorically, because we don't have research and development fund, the boys in magazine, or the men, Kumasi magazine, they developed a prototype of a car. And guess where it is being developed finally? Abroad, because we don't have the money to support this type of development. Now, the other area we have concern about is accessibility to education is yet another concern of the PNC. Accessibility comes in two forms, physical and financial. We will continue to expand infrastructure at all levels of our educational system. We, as part of our efforts at ensuring affordable education, especially at the tertiary level, will set up a mixed scholarship portfolio scheme. This will contain grants, bursaries, loans for the different categories of students, and funding for this scheme will be 30% of the portion of the annual budget funding amount. That's the oil money we're talking about, allocated to capacity building. Additional resources will be sought from corporate and philanthropic entities. Let me also emphasize that the PNC is still committed to our 2008 manifesto pledge, and indeed the constitutional injunction of a free 12-year elementary education that includes senior high school. This is in our constitution. So if we are not doing it, we are failing ourselves, because we wrote the constitution. Nobody wrote it for us. Teacher motivation is also a key to quality delivery of education, but details of that are captured in our manifesto soon to be launched. Health. We have a comprehensive strategy to revamping